Dom here from Essential RC with another flight test. This is RC Era's C189 in a new scheme, a US Army scheme. It's a 1/28 scale MD500. Length 330 millimeters and rotor diameter is 320 millimeters. Maximum flight time of 17 minutes. Other details I've picked up from the box is that this comes in two variations on the scheme, available in mode 1 and mode 2. I don't think you can change this on the transmitter from mode 2, which is what I've got here, to mode 1. You have to buy the right version. Range of this with the radio system they give you is 100 meters, and to be honest, 100 meters is a long way with a helicopter that's this small. It will be too small and distant at 100 meters to be able to control it anyway, so you need to keep it within 20 to 30 meters, I would say, so you know what it is doing when it's in the sky. So let's open the box. Let's see what we get. We get the instruction manual, which is pretty comprehensive, includes the spec and what you should expect to get in the box. You've got there what all the different sticks and buttons do on the controller, what the parts are, how to fix the landing gear. This seems slightly larger to me, this helicopter in this box, compared to other RC Eras, which I think are more 1/34 scale and already have the landing gear attached. So quite smart that they've removed it and you have to attach it. Means for a bigger helicopter. Antenna, there's a scale antenna that you need to fix. The rocket launchers on both sides needs to be assembled and attached. You've got 3 charging methods for the battery that comes with it. You've got the 4 AA's you need to insert in the radio transmitter. How do you do that? Inserting the battery, how do you do that? First flight preparation, the obvious thing is that you have to straighten out the blades before you start up the motor. What the controls do on the sticks, flight operation steps. You've got receiver diagram here. Is there anything interesting on that? Basically inside what the different parts of that are, how you plug in the servos and the optical flow positioning sensor, which it has as well, apparently. And then these are parts, so if you need to get spare parts, you know what you should order from the RC Era website or the Razordon website if they have those parts in stock. What else have we got? We've got stickers, we've got tools and the USB lead for charging, we've got the rocket launchers that need to be assembled and attached. We've got the landing gear that needs to be attached. Take this off, and we've got the battery. And you can see we've got USB-C port there. There's a lock as well. It's important when you insert this into the helicopter that you do use that lock to make sure it doesn't slide around. We've got spare blades, main blades and tail rotor blade in there. We've got the helicopter itself, which is a matte black plastic finish, although the canopy is kind of more shiny. Everything else is attached and ready to go. Looks like you've got a tail rotor light there and a light in the front as well, which from experience do flash when you go low battery and indicate that you should land. And we've got the radio transmitter. You need to put 4 AA's in the back of this. You've got the normal sticks for control, as well as 3 speed modes. The emergency stop, don't use that unless you're very close to the ground, otherwise, because it will literally just stop and fall out of the sky. You've got your trim switches on, off, and you've got auto takeoff and landing. So what do I need to do? There's a few things I need to do. Put my 4 AA's in there, obviously. And then I need to put my stickers on here. I need to attach the landing gear. I need to assemble and attach the rocket launchers, affix that scale antenna. Did I say putting the stickers on? I need to do that and charge up the battery. And then we'll be ready to go. So back in a few minutes. Okay, so here we go, assembly complete, and I have to say it took a little bit of time, longer than I expected. Two reasons for that. The landing gear was very easy to attach, very simple. On the side here, the machine gun and rocket launcher, they individually have to be assembled. Then you have to put them on the underplate, and then you have to screw the top plate into the fuselage and then attach the assembled underplate with the rocket launcher and machine gun attached onto that. So, and the screws are tiny. You need the hands of a 5-year-old and 20/20 vision to be able to do it quickly. I had to use my magnifying glasses and do it very, very slowly. Took a little bit of time, but got there eventually. Then putting the stickers on, and you have to cut those out individually and then put them on with the backing film, and then pull back the backing film to get them to stick. And you have to do that very, very slowly, otherwise you can get, if you look at the back here, I mean, I was very, very careful, but the Y lifted which was very frustrating because it was the last letter, but then managed to get it basically lined up, and then everything else. There aren't too many stickers actually, 6 to 8 I think. Anyway, let's I wasn't going to fly it today because the light was quite bad outside and therefore inside, but it's got a bit better, so I'm going to do it. So first thing we need to do, if I can figure out how, is to take off the canopy, which I've done. Then slide in the battery, and it needs to go in that way. I've charged this up already, so that slides in that, and you slide it in with it unlocked. Oh, that's already switched on. There's a switch on top, so let's switch that off. Done that, and then push it in, and then lock it, so that's now in place. Now I've put my 4 AA's in here, so let's turn that on, turn on this, and that is ready. And then I think on the transmitter I go up and down on the throttle. You see this is flashing as well. And now that is ready. So turn on the transmitter, turn on the flight battery, up and down on the left stick, and that will make sure one is talking to the other, and we're ready. So let's put the canopy back in place. Hooks in at the top, I think, first. Make sure the wires for the light are out of the way, and then click it in at the bottom. Job done. Right, now we're ready to go. So I'll go and put it on the landing pad. To take off, you can use the auto takeoff, or you can put the sticks to the bottom outside corners. So I think I'm going to do that. Now this is just going to be a very short test flight, and then I'm going to fly it outside. So there we go, that's the C189 from RC era from our friends at Razordon. Like that, quite a menacing looking helicopter. Doesn't, you know, takes a little bit of time to get it absolutely flight ready with the landing gear, the rocket launchers, and I didn't mention the antenna actually on the side as well. It's all black, so I'm not sure if you're picking up the detail, but a little bit fiddly. But with a bit of patience, you know, takes you about an hour to get it absolutely ready for flying. So there you go. Thanks very much for watching this flight test. Next time we'll take it outside and see how well it performs. And I think the different speed modes will really help it outside if there's a little bit of wind. But thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.